Welcome to BANGnACES LIVenDIRECT.
Don't get me wrong, spit about it. Throw your hands up. Everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? Cause I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Going around, we can get it on. Listen, but if you tryna shine, the nigga I'd advise throw some glitter on. This nigga's wrong, heard the flow. Third for show, bite the hand that feeds you, deserve to choke. But shit, I ain't mad, we could burn the smoke. Shit, I'm cool, I bought a noose, you could learn the ropes. I show you how you be a everybody, every day. And Blade the pump that never gave a fuck about them anyway. Any day, you might see me with the link when it's out 3. Truthfully, I give a fuck what they thinking about me. I don't know y'all niggas from a hole in the wall. Shit stain all soaking the drawers. I came knocking for the gang, nigga, open the door. Pain stopping at your brain when I'm holding the fall. 3 holes in his head, you can ball with the ball. And I know that you know that I know that you ain't sure if I got my cash up, Mag Tucker, if I'm just vulnerable. The ladder's not likely, dog, and I don't mind showing you. Pine cone to you, letting God get a hold of you, knowing that it's my time and I'm overdue. What? But everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? I'm just trying to know how everybody's.
PU double.
Ready?
Get him. Oh, PU double. Feel my pain.
Yeah. Sick niggas.
Get him.
Oh, sick. Yeah. Sick. Fuck. Yeah, Jones. Yes. Motherfuckers.
Potential for intentional grounding. Senior Vice President of MNF so far, forced for the 49ers defense.
Salute. Welcome to BANGnACES LIVeNDIRECT. Bang.
So if anyone in your family has
Bang
Medicaid or
moment.
shit,
Salute. Welcome to BANGnACES LIVenDIRECT Sport Commentary live with your host, Bang. Week 8 NFL Monday Night Football. Raiders versus the Lions. Garoppolo versus Goff. The Are You For Real game. Dubbed here on BANGnACES. Salute. I'm their host, Bang Osa. And we're here with Monday Night Football. The game has started. One drive has happened. The Lions have driven down, stalled their stop, and kick a field goal. So the Lions lead 3-0. Raiders turn after winning the toss. They defied. I guess they want to have the ball in the second half, but I think that was silly, though. But they held tight. Crosby gets a sack in there in that first drive. And now Jimmy Garoppolo returns to center. Fold. Can he bring a difference to the Raiders squad, who is like 30th in offense? 30th. Can they do it? We'll see. Lions in first place with a nice hold. They didn't even play a game and they're in first place. Again, 2 games in front of the Vikings. Look to win this game as Garoppolo hits Jacobs for a nice 10-yard pass as he runs out of bounds. All right, so salute. Welcome to BANGnACES LIVeNDIRECT Sport Commentary live with your host, Bang. Step right up, folks, because it's time for some Monday Night Football madness with the Raiders taking on the Detroit Lions in a heart-pounding clash. We call Are You For Real game. Is the Lions for real? That's what I mean. Is the Raiders for real? Should they trade Devontae Adams? Should they trade Jacobs? Should they trade Hooper? They got some moves to make. They can't stand pat. They got to do something. So they first got to win tonight. And they figure out what they're going to do. They'll be 500. if they could pick up a win as Jacobs drops the screen pass. In one corner, we got the Detroit Lions, 5-2, the kings of the NFC North, ready to strut their stuff under the primetime spotlight. But don't let their recent road trip debacle fool you. They're out for redemption after a 38-6 mauling by the Ravens. Lamar Jackson mauled them in the air, on the ground, made them look very, very Detroitish, vintage Detroitish. As Jacobs gets a handoff and only gets back to the line of scrimmage, if that. Yes, Lamar Jackson mauled them. The Lions are battered but determined, and they got rookie sensation Jahmyr Gibbs leading the front tonight, and a group of wide receivers led by enigmatic Jameson Williams, ready to step it up and filling some big shoes. Gibbs found the end zone last week for the first time, and Williams is facing a career-defining moment under the bright lights. Can they silence the doubters? We'll see as Garrapolo backs into the shotgun. 4-step drop. He's in trouble. He's moving. He's running with it. Bang! Gets hit before the first down. And they don't get it. They stop the first down. Big hit. They stop. Linebacker stops him from getting the first down. Gets knocked out of bounds. 6:17 on the clock. 4th and 1. Are we doing a tush push? Garrapolo takes a big hit. He tried to dive for it, takes a big hit, and he just got back. Like, he just run out of bounds, bro. You're going to get killed. Oh, my goodness, Garrapolo. They try, they're going to try to take his head off. So they punting it back to Detroit. They flared on their first series. Now, on the other side, it's the Las Vegas Raiders, 3-4, fresh up a humiliating 13-12 defeat against the Bears. They here to prove they're not just a one-hit wonder. Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo is back from a back injury. He's back from a back injury, and he's going to go dive and take a hit to his back right now on the first series. He's an idiot. Just slide. That first down is not that important. We need you for the game. You damn idiot. And you're a veteran. You're supposed to know better, man. Trying to get that first down badly. That team is vicious over there. All right, back to what was I saying? He had a back injury, and he's ready to sling it again. I don't know. After that hit, he might be going back to the backup. The Raiders' defense has been a silver and black fortress against the pass, ranking 6th best in the NFL. But there's tension in the air with star receiver Davante Adams expressing his frustration with the team's struggles and lack of offensive efficiency. Is this the moment he takes matters into his own hands and shines in the spotlight? Monday Night Football spotlight, that is. Josh Jacobs, the Raiders running back, has some major decisions ahead. He's been a force in the past, but is having a lackluster season. That's beyond a doubt. The clock is ticking on his contract, and the Raiders must decide if he's worth the investment. So who will win the high-stakes Monday Night Football showdown? Everybody is favoring the Detroit Lions to bounce back first, but the Raiders need to win this game, especially. This is a must-win game for the Raiders, especially with the Chiefs losing yesterday. In order for them to gain ground in the division, they have to win this game. So it is a must-win. I'm dubbing it a must-win for them, or they might as well fire sale it. It's a game of redemption, pride, and jaw-dropping plays, where the Lions maintain their NFC North throne with their passion and discipline. Will they bounce back from that mauling last week, or will the Raiders rise from the ashes and stake their claim in the AFC West? The suspense is palpable, and the answer awaits on Monday Night Football. Get ready for the game that leaves you on the edge of your seats. tonight, Detroit Lions, Raiders. So football fans, whether you're here for analysis, the banter, the play-by-play, or just some good old football talk, welcome, welcome, welcome. Banging Aces Live and Direct has got you covered. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share button at your convenience. And let's go, let's grow, let's bang! Hashtag Banging Aces, hashtag Live and Direct, hashtag BANGnACES Sports, hashtag, I did Live and Direct. Remember, Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary is property of BANGnACES Inc., and your support is greatly appreciated, but strictly voluntary. If you're interested, hit the link in the chat, the PayPal link in the chat, in the description. And now we can get back to this game as Detroit looks like they fumbled the ball. Reynolds, as I speak, Reynolds fumbles the ball and gives the ball back to the Raiders. Okay, Raiders. Let's go. Garrapolo comes back out, so he must be okay. In the shotgun. Motions Davante Adams to the right side. Two-step drop. Tried to go over the top. Picks it off. Throws a pick in the end zone. Everybody knew he was going to Davante, and it was a bad throw. Garrapolo. Oh, boy. You don't run. Yeah, that's a bad play call. Going for it on a first down like that. That was horrible. You ain't run the ball. You started with a screen. You started with a pass up the middle. Run for a first down. Then your next 3 plays, you run, get stopped. You pass. You pass the screen. It's dropped. Then you scramble and you don't get the first down. And you kick it out. And then the very first play after a turnover, the very first play called Josh McDaniels is a pass to Davante Adams in the end zone. That's called greed. You just got the ball back. Ground and pound. You got Josh Jacobs. Set up the play action to Davante in the end zone. He need room. You know when you're in the red zone, the field shortens, right? He need room to work over there. Safeties could come over easier. Yeah, man, you gotta trick that. Everybody in their mind knew Davante was in motion. They're gonna send 2 players to him. There was 2 players there waiting for it. He tries to throw over the zone. This is zone coverage. It's just a bad play call and an even worse pass. Now Detroit gets the ball back. Top of the key. At the end zone. I'm sorry. Top of the key. What's wrong with me? You ain't talking basketball here. Salute, Sir Charles. Welcome as always. My number 1 fan is here. So did I say anything wrong in my intro? Do you got any debates with what I said? Did I say anything heartless, out of line? I'm trying to keep myself in check with all the out of lineness. But we got a lot to talk about today. Recap of Sunday. Watch this game. It's just a bad play call, man. As they come back, just a bad play call. Detroit starts it on the 10. Goff. Play action. Screen. Laporta. No gain. Laporta. This kid is true. This kid is true. All right. Let's go. They punting back to the Raiders now. Punting back to the Raiders. 3-0 game. Detroit Lions 5-2. Raiders 3-4. Let's see if they call it better, man. Josh McDaniels, boy. Josh McDaniels, boy. That's all I can say. Josh McDaniels, boy. All I can say. I know he's an offensive coordinator. I don't really see his coaching talent as a head coach. Like, you know what I mean? His talent, he's not capitalizing on his talent. I remember when AB was there. As soon as he got there, he wanted to leave. I think you kind of can smell a bad franchise, especially as a star player. When you get in the house and you see habits and you see how players do things different, especially if you're a winning player and you're used to high discipline and running routes and certain plays on third downs and practicing that. I think you could see it in practice. I think you could feel it. And then in games, when you start to have bad games and you're not winning, that can get really frustrating. As Davante Adams moved in, went to the Raiders to be with Derek Carr, and they moved on from Carr within a year. Davante Adams is sitting there very, very frustrated with all the L's, not being at the top of the wide receiver list where he know he belongs, and with the best A.J. Brown, Tyreek Hill, Puka Nacua, Davante Adams, like, I'm supposed to be right there with those guys. Like, y'all not utilizing him. He's frustrated. And I think he pulling an AB right now. He want to leave. Let's see. They set up in the I form now. As Jacobs get a little 5-yard run, that's what they should have did. You get a turnover, you don't come out of a turnover throwing the ball back to them. You ground and pound, bro. You don't go for the money play unless it's there. Like, it was not there. I don't know what you was looking at. Jacobs gets taken down, short of a first. 3rd and 1 coming. Okay, Jacobs. Good stop short. Fourth down coming. No, the Raiders can't even get a first down, bro. Now you get 4th and 1. You don't tush push, which I can't stand that shit. And we ain't talk about it. The Eagles got stopped yesterday on a tush push play. Fumbled the ball, all that. But you don't tush push. You're not up in a run when you should be passing on a 3rd down. I don't understand that. Then they go for it on 4th down. So now, 2-step drop. Garoppolo on the move. Garoppolo points, throws the ball, incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. No flag. Pitiful, bro. Pitiful. The Raiders. Playoffs. You play to win the game. Hunter Renfrow asking to be move on with they trade Renfrow. They're not using him as much. You know what I mean? We'll see, man. We'll see. Let me get the guys in here, man. Get the guys in here, man. Amon-Ra with a nice catch, but a flag on the field. Salute. Welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary. Live with your host, Bang. Salute to everybody coming in, man. Jump in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all being here. Jump in the chat. Hashtag Lions, hashtag Raiders. Let me know where y'all at with it. All right. Invites out. Salute. Welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct. Goff. 2-step drop over the middle. Completes. Easy. Amon-Ra, the sun god, getting active. 1:49 on the clock. The first quarter. 2nd down coming. 2nd and 1. Here we go. Amon-Ra. Lines up. Handoff. Gibbs. First down. 5 yards. This kid runs downhill. I seen it from the first week. Took him some time to get it acclimated, but this kid is a strong runner. Goff hits behind center. Another handoff to Gibbs. Shut down. Right away, the Raiders get back there. Let's go. Yeah. Got a couple of trades that happened today, fellas. Ladies and gents, a couple of trades happened today. Quietest cut, Giants. We'll mention those in a little bit. Oh, knocked away. Jameson Williams can't come up with the catch. He's really struggling in his 2nd season. Suspended early in the year. Coming in. A little behind the ball. He's wide open. Got to catch that. Yeah, a lot of drops, man, this year. Coach still going to him, so he's trying to pop him out the page, but not getting it done. Goff, 1-step drop, completes. Reynolds, First down and out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Here come the Lions. $14-yard pass. 3rd 11. First down coming. First and goal. Let's go. Man, they better stop playing. They better stop playing. Put that on my mug. Let's get this far up there on the screen. They better be able to get this ball in the end zone. If the Raiders come over to stop here, that'll be interesting. Salute, Fabiano. Welcome to Banging Aces, man. Kilo Jalo. Thank you for coming in, man. The Banging Aces Live Sport Commentary. Welcome to the chat. You got any questions? Hashtag your team in chat for me. Who you think gonna win? I see you got the L's there. Who you think gonna lose? Silver and Black gotta get it together, man. They shouldn't be this bad. They got a squad, in my opinion. All right. They could be better on the defensive side of the ball, but might need a couple of cornerback, maybe a safety. But as far as they up front push, they linebacker, they fine, bro. They six in passing defense. That means they got some good DBs already, but they may need one or two. They need a splash, and they need another rusher to free up Crosby. Gibbs. He got 1 yard. Runs into the wall. It's going to be interesting. But that patience to run the ball on a first down, that's just what I was saying, right? He lined up in a single back, ran the ball on a first down. Goff behind center. And another single back. Motion to the left side, Amon-Ra. Now then he just he pitches it to Gibbs to run around the edge. Gibbs runs into the wall. Flag on the play. Holding somewhere in the mix. So they're going to lose some yardage. But repeat the down. Yeah. Holding. Dan Campbell shaking his head like, come on, guys. Come on, no holding. Dan Campbell was such a passionate coach. Like, I think his players will run through a walk with him. Like, he shows sensitivity. He shows meanness, aggressiveness. Like, he cried in press conferences when he finished something. Like, he cried when he came up, when he got signed on. He cried when they lost. Like, people would call him a crybaby, but nah, he too tough to be a crybaby, man. That man is just passionate. Man, his defense coming up big. 3rd and goal. Lost it too. Here we go. Gotta be a play action. Yeah. Watch the Porter. I'm in Rye. On the 20-yard line. Motion. Reynolds. Screen. Got the blockers in front of him. Freed up. But they get to him. And stop that. Masterson stops that nonsense. And now they have to kick another field goal. Fourth and goal. What would Dan Campbell do? Offense stays on the field. Okay. Goff in the huddle. Calling the play. They break the huddle. Line it up. Goff in the shotgun. Goff calling out the defense. Motion. Amon-Ra. Tried to draw them off sides. Doesn't get it done. Call out the kickers. Let's take on 3 more points. Let's take on 3 more points. All right, so I got to change. I already had the banner ready. The Raiders defense is that is impressive. They let them drive down there and just stuck them right there in front of at the door. Bend but don't break. Body Patterson. Nice, easy kick. 31 yards. Right down the middle. 6-0. It's on the board. What's going on? Salute, salute, salute. Welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary. Live with your host, the BANGnACES or Bang USA, whatever's easier for you. We are doing Monday Night Football. Raiders versus the Lions. Lions seem to be dominating time of possession. A couple of turnovers in this game already. But the Lions only got 6 points right now. Raiders, this is your opportunity before these guys start hitting their strides. Y'all better get on the board, man. Stop playing. Garoppolo want time to figure it out. Ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. Want time to figure it out. Let's go. Let's go. Jared Goff, man. They was talking about him before the game and how he took the Rams to Super Bowl, lost in the Super Bowl, and the next year they shipped him out of town. He couldn't get it done. Then he starts under the Detroit Lions. They only win 3 games. Can't get it done. He's been way different this year. Way different. Jared Goff, 1,900 yards, almost 2,000 yards. After this game, he should be at 2,000 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Playing with a 97.5 QBR. Been sacked 15 times, have 92 sack yards. Giving up. He has 2 plus 40-yard passes, as long as being 45, and 32 20-yard passes, and has gotten 90 first downs in 8 weeks. That boy is balling. Let's see who got the most first downs. Tua Tags gets the most first downs. Just under Justin Herbert, 92 first downs. Herbert was on fire last night, bro. Him and Joe Burrow, they must have prepared. They came in ready. Monte Adams, they just showed a screen, talk about he got over 700 receptions. Only a few receivers to do that. As Jacobs gets the handoff, running up the middle for a couple of yards. And we at the beginning of the second quarter, folks, 12-11 on the clock. Second down coming. Raiders got to move this ball. We got to hold them accountable. Garoppolo, Z2 Motorsports, salute. Yeah, the soda pop. Y'all already know. I've been in a flow, though. I felt like the soda popping was a little late. Oh, yeah. Lit up over here. Salute, everybody. Welcome to BANGnACES LIVenDIRECT Sport Commentary. Oh, knocked in the air. Almost an interception. Incomplete pass. Garoppolo struggling. 3rd and 6 coming. Let's go. Garoppolo. Goodness gracious. Got to get over the line, Garoppolo. Got to move. 105 tonight. 12 yards and an interception. I thought he was supposed to make the difference. Incomplete pass. Another 3 and out for the Raiders. Got to kick it away again. Oh, my goodness. This is pathetic. Lions about to blow this open. Dan Campbell going, open up the playbook, bro. Let Goff out the back, out the cage. Renfro slips before the pass. Another punt coming. I can't believe I went Raiders tonight, man. Can't believe I went Raiders, bro. I needed the Lions to show their true colors, man. They're an aggressive team, but, you know, they knew to this. They knew to win it. So they vulnerable. Not very, but they vulnerable. You got to get in when you fit in. You got to get your first downs. You got to score up the turnovers. Those are epic fails for the Raiders right there. Like, they got it early. That defense tried to get them popping early, and they failed them. Thank you, Z2 Motorsport. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. Welcome to BANGnACES LIVeDIRECT Sport Commentary. Week 8, NFL, Monday Night Football, Raiders versus the Lions. And the Lions have to prove are they for real? The Raiders have to prove, are you for real? Or just enter the fire sale. Why y'all trying to stay away from the fire sale? Y'all got players to enter the fire sale. Let's go. Y'all not making y'all right now. How y'all look right now in week 8, y'all not making the playoffs with this. Not playing like that. That's mad insufficient. No efficiency, lack of discipline. It's like, that's what Devontae Adams is talking about. Josh Jacobs is averaging 2.7 yards a carry. That's an embarrassment, even to him. Like, compared to his numbers the last 2-3 years, that's an embarrassment. What changed? Play calling, block schemes, all of that. Like, it's corny. And they've been corny for too long. They blamed Derek Carr. But it's the scheme. It's the Vegas scheme. Get ready for this touchdown, yup. Keith Soulette, welcome to BANGnACES LIVeNDIRECT. Thank you for jumping down in the chat. You right. Get ready. Because Dan Campbell going to open the playbook now. You're going to let Jared Goff off. You're not going to let the sun guard off. And Gibbs. Get Gibbs down there. He'll get in there. Screenplay. That's what they need to do. He got to show his hands, how well he catch the ball and run it in. Let's go. Jared Goff, 10 of 15, 83 yards. He's already at his 2,000 mark. Let's go. Play action to the wrong side, but it still goes. And Amon-Ra gets open. And Amon-Ra down the sticks and out of bounds. Oh, my God. Already. St. Brown, the sun god is shining. Oh, my goodness. Get ready. The touchdown is getting set up. First of all, the play action was ran. Goff turned to the wrong side and still completed it. Like, the defense was that bad. Lack of discipline right there. They went for the fake. Oh, man. They're about to be one play. They almost in the boom, blown up in the backfield as Crosby says, no. I try to do a direct snap to the running back, and Crosby says, no. Tackle for loss. Here we go. Goodness gracious, he blew that up. I'm surprised he didn't turn the ball over. Oh, my goodness, he blew that up. Helmet came off. Third tackle for loss in this game for Crosby. He's been on fire for them, but he was on fire last year. Third tackle, one for loss. Crosby making it hot. Goff moves out the way, completes to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and we're in the red zone out at the 15-yard line. And here comes the touchdown, Keith Solette. Defensive penalty decline, and Amon-Ra and the Lions, here they come. Here they come. Second down gets exploded in the backfield. Doesn't work. Good defense by the Raiders. Still a 6-0 game. Lions threatening. Third down coming. Oh, he was wide open. Yep. He was wide open. Reynolds was wide open. Amon-Ra needed to just throw that pass. And that would have been crazy for that stat to come his way. 3-step drop, 4-step drop, knocked down. Jared Goff. Another 4th and 9. And the Raiders stop the Lions again. Okay, buddy. I'm telling you, they don't have bad defense. They ain't giving up touchdowns, but they giving up field goals. They giving up field goals. May not be giving up touchdowns, but they giving up field goals.
Yelling at himself over on the sideline. 33-yard try by Riley Patterson, who is 3 for 3 tonight. And has accounted for the scoring. Now the question is, can the Raiders offensively get something going themselves? They're Halloween in Portland at 9-0. Lions on top.
Give us up.
Broncos are where to go. No, I didn't got it. That's exactly what I told you I was going to do. No way. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. We can check the replay, do it. This is really happening. Is routine progressive. One thing, no one would challenge. Saving money. What the hell? What the hell? The shoes, everything. Fast action. He's out there. This is unfortunate. Mainstream.
Hey, I'm Elizabeth, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich is the collab of flavors, the sweet honey, particular jalapeno peppers, and the creamy pimento cheese. It is a perfect bite.
All right, folks. We're on a commercial break. Man, I don't know what happened there. Lions can't get in the end zone. That's concerning. A little bit concerning. They're moving the ball, but they're not getting in the end zone. I wonder why. Yeah, they're trying to do trick plays and shit.
Level up with the 2023 Nissan Rogue. No couple in a Nissan Rogue. You got this. It was nice to see it this year. What's your best? The Brew. Took the opportunity to dress up. Got his water, he got his back his piece sharply. And we'll do it again. Tonight he managed sharply.
All right. Hit the field goal. Goes it. Raiders get it back. 9-0 lead. Raiders get it back and get out of bounds. They don't get a first down, but they out of bounds. Let's go.
Good reaction by Jimmy Garoppolo with the slot blast. Anytime you're booting, it's easier when you're going to this direction. And right-handed quarterback able to turn and get the ball out. Barry Jacobs is the one who's on the slot who's coming out. Turns it into a positive game. 72.
Jacobs gets the first down. I don't say, give it to your fucking talent, bro.
And the second first down for the Raiders in this first half for Jameson Williams. So I've seen a lot of this by the Raiders this year. Nice cutback playing there for Josh Jacobs. Kobe Myers, he comes in. One of the things that I really enjoyed watching with Kobe Myers, he's go back when he was with the Raiders. He's good run game. Feel that in.
6 rushes for Jacobs. Sets up in the I form. Pitch to Jacobs. Jacobs back in. Jacobs. 6-yard gain. Nah, maybe 4.
There is a is sitting 50. Personal foul. First down. That's against Jacobs. And Campbell gets the explanation. So we try to find
6:53 on the clock. Second quarter. 9-0 game. Lions. That's Jacobs. Gets a first down. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Play action fake. Screen. To Hooper. Hooper gets a first down. Let's go. 6:12 on the clock. There we go. Eye form. Jacobs gets the handoff right up the middle. Gets 6-7 yards. Finally, take them forever to get back to what they should have been doing from the beginning of the game. Controlling the time of the clock, keeping the ball out of the Lions' hands. I don't know how that's not your game plan. Like, that don't make no sense. None. Don't make no sense. Jacobs gets it again. First down for Jacobs. Come on, bro. That kid should be getting 30, 40 fantasy points every week. That's how beastly he is. Like, play action. Jacobs. Another positive run. Can't stop him. 6-7 yards. Easy. And that kid catches stride, he a problem. 4:39. It took them to 5 minutes left in the game to start left in the half to start handing the ball to Jacobs. They have an epiphany. Took a quarter and a half for Josh McDaniels to give it to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs slow to get up. 3rd and 1. Heads to the sideline. Needs a breather. 11 rushes, 47 yards, 4.3 average today. His season average is 2.9, 2.7. He's already over that for the first half. This is what they should be doing every week. As Garoppolo sneaks it up the middle for a first down. Now it's a 1st and goal. Now you got the first down. You're not playing first down no more. Go get that touch. Go get that tutty. Jacobs back on the field after the breather. Let's go. Go get that tutty. Now, this whole drive, they've been running the ball down the middle with Jacobs, right? Now, they're on the 3-yard line, on the 4-yard line. Motion. Jacobs with the handoff. Jacobs, easily. Give me that. Go get that tutty. Give me that. Josh Jacobs scores a touchdown for the Las Vegas Raiders. 10 plays, 75-yard drive, a 5-minute drive. This is what they should have been doing from the beginning of the game, Sir Charles. Welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary Live with your host, Bang. Week 8 NFL Monday Night Football. Raiders versus the Lions. Raiders on the verge of kicking an extra point, making it a 9-7 game before the half. Extra point is good. It is a 9-7 game. Let's go. A 3-yard touchdown carry by Josh Jacobs. That's what they should have been doing the whole game already, bro. The Lions just proved that they can't stop that run right there. What they try to do was come out and pass the ball all over on the Raiders like they ain't the 6th-ranked defense in the air. You got to open that up, man. You got to open that up. You can't just come out here and do that like you think you are, like crazy. Let's go. They on a 4th and 1 after they have a good drive, they punting the ball. Like everybody else, y'all cross the 50, they punting the ball. What? Instead of running in with Jacobs or tush pushing, what? And it finally clicked to them. They did everything they did. I'm talking about they did on that last drive. They even ran a QB sneak with Garrapolo. Coming off a back injury, they sneaking their quarterback. I mean, Josh McDaniels is funny with his play calling, bro. He trying to treat Garrapolo like he TB12. There's only one TB12, bro. There's only one TB12. And he gone. Deal with that, Josh McDaniels. Oh, I could do this with any quarterback. No, you can't. Cut it out. Garoppolo is a little better than a game manager. Like, he went to the Super Bowl. Yes. Twice. Yes. Game managing in that system. I seen him have struggle games against Green Bay. I seen him have struggle games all the time. He can't be asked to throw the ball 35 times a game, bro. He just gonna in 35 throws, he's gonna give up 2 to 3 interceptions and probably get 1 or 2 touchdowns. Like that's just him for his career. Like he gotta throw between 20 times. Maybe 25 times a game, you know what I mean? And got a good balanced run game, and that's how he's structured. Like when he has to go get it, prove that his arm is worth that money, nah, he not that guy. He not that guy. Oh, big tackle off the kick return. They trying to get the ball back. What? Max Crosby got a full torso tattoo full with legends. From Jordan, Muhammad Ali, Kobe, his daughter, you know what I mean? Like a whole body torso, like of tattoo. That's wild, crazy. See if we can get a picture of that somewhere. Show y'all what I'm talking about. So I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Jahmyr Gibbs brought down by Crosby. Chandler Porter can't block Crosby. That's funny. They tried that. Here's the tight end, though. He got to take up that defensive end, that rushing defensive end. That is his job. God fires down the middle. Completes the pass. Tackle. Jameson Williams. 2-minute warning. And here come the Lions. Wow. Wow. Lions, they just woke the Lions up when they scored that touchdown. They're like, all right, stop playing. We need to go get 7. Like, they got 9, 3 field goals, but we need to go get 7. He opening the playbook now. Goff slinging it. Goff slinging it.
Honda's hybrid game is strong with the Honda Accord hybrid and the CR-V hybrid on the field, starting at just $32,895.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good first half here. Defensive first half.
614 miles per tank, starting at $32,895. It's game on. Drive a Honda hybrid at your local Honda dealer today.
Are you probably higher or low? With Underdog Fantasy's pick'em game, that's the only choice you have to make. It's easy, it's fun, and it's the best way to put more sweat.
Man, that North Division, boy, them North Division in the NFC ain't as strong as the North Division in the AFC, man. But that North Division in the AFC is serious, especially with Joe Burrow winning yesterday. They still at the bottom of the division, but they got 3 teams that are 4-3, and the Ravens have a 2-game lead at 6-2. I think they beat the Steelers. No, the Steelers beat the Ravens. Now that I remember, I think the Ravens beat the Bengals. I don't know if they beat the Browns. So they're going to have to get them back. The Jets on a 3-game winning streak. Robert Saleh was looking like an idiot first 2 weeks, standing by Zach Wilson. Now he's looking like a real genius. His defense looking top of the league. They bend but don't break. They give some passes and some rushes, but they don't give up TDs like that. And Jahmyr Gibbs gets a nice big run for a first down out of bounds. Nice. Screenplay. Screenplay to Gibbs. Kid. Yeah, he got speed. 10 rushes for 27 yards, 4 receptions for 34 yards. Already 60 yards of total from scrimmage. Hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs gets a first down after being horse collared. $1:44 on the clock. It looks like they're gonna quarter horse collar. You can grab a player's hair, so I think that's a bitch play, but it's part of the uniform. You can grab a player's hair. Oh, he got him on the jersey. Holding on the offense. So that play gonna come back. They called the holding on that. That's wild. That's wild right there. There we go. Hands it up the middle. Yeah, it was a little holding, but I guess it's a holding then. Goff in the shotgun gives it back to Gibbs. Gibbs runs it up for another 7 yards. He is chucking right now. He is trucking right now. 2nd and 3 coming. A hurt defender down. I'm out. Hold up.
Available tonight, but at this point, we're the special teams player. They just have to master since Cade made a couple of plays tonight. So we've seen opportunity for the Lions really all night long. They haven't been able to get into the end zone. Nice job by the Raiders last time they had to get it into the end zone for 7 down. They finally got the running game going. You see how efficient this offense looks. Any offense looks when you're able to run the ball the way that they did, last year. But they tightened the gap up against the Lions, and now they've got a nice drive going themselves with a chance to maybe extend their lead here before the half. So Luke Masterson is in the medical tent. And Amari Bryant is looking a 6th-round pick for the
All right.
Raiders.
Empty backfield, Goff completes a pass for the first down to the Sun God. Again, this kid was a 3rd-round draft pick. He should have been a 1st-round draft pick. He's a superstar, bro. He might have been even a later rounds than that. I gotta check it. Gibbs knocked down, 1-yard gain. 2nd down coming. 59 seconds left. Lions have all 3 timeouts. Raiders looking confused out there. Laporta in the flat. Laporta makes a move. 3-yard gain. Out of bounds. Stops the clock. 39 seconds left. 3rd and 6. Jared Goff, 18 for 24, 199 passing yards in the first half. Let's go. Goff is eating right now. Empty backfield. Triple stack on the left side. Oh. Timeout called by the Raiders. Jared Goff definitely playing better than he played last week. Just ain't getting in the end zone. You gotta get in the end zone. Yeah, I believe Jared Goff having his best season of his career as well. Let's go. Goff on the 3rd and 6. Empty backfield. Triple stack on the left side. 2-step drop. Over the middle. Laporta for the first down. Timeout. Thank you. 29 seconds. Yeah, you got to call that timeout, man. You can't have that. Call that fucking timeout. You know I'm going to call a timeout. You got to be looking at me, ref. I got 3 of them in the pocket. Six targets for Laporta, 5 receptions, only 26 yards. Really active. Just like Masters going to the back. Oh, Laporta. Touchdown, Laporta. Down the middle in the seam. Good play for the Lions. 18-yard reception to Sam Laporta. I just said he has 6 targets, 5 receptions, 24 yards. They're going to go back to that guy. 9 plays, 79 yards, 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Time of possession on that drive. Let's go. Ace. All right, I got to get you in. Salute, Ace.
Salute. That's Base's man, yeah. Laporta.
Laporta. Yep.
The best tight end in the league, if you let him tell it. Good catch, though. Good timing. I missed the whole first half. I seen the first couple of series, but
oh man, it's been a defensive first half, but it was a couple of turnovers the Raiders didn't get.
Early, that's what I seen. I seen the fumble by Reynolds, and then I seen the pick by Garrapolo.
Yeah, and what happened with the Lions? They kept stopping the Lions on the red zone. They kicked 3 field goals. And then the Raiders just came back down just now and finally got on the board. So now, right at 2 minutes, the Lions just made this drive to finally get in the end zone. Yeah. 9-7 and 16, right? Yeah. "27 seconds. They better run this out and stop playing around." Garoppolo, though, man, they get a turnover, right? They get a turnover. They're on the 30-yard line. First play, they try to go to Devontae Adams. He being double covered in the zone, and Garoppolo throws the ball over there. But I just thought it was a bad play call in the first place. You got Josh Jacobs. You get a turnover. You got to set that pass up. You just can't take that pass. And everybody and their mom knew Devontae went into motion. Everybody and their mom knew it was going to Devontae. And he throws the pick. It's like, yo, you were supposed to be the difference. He went the whole first half with only 16 yards, bro, passing the ball. Then, 6 minutes into the second period, they decide they have an epiphany and they start giving Josh Jacobs the ball. The Lions haven't stopped Josh Jacobs. He's just running for 7-8 yards. You know what I mean? But you got Josh McDaniels. He think he got TB12 right there. It's just silly. We was lit earlier. We was lit. The guys coming now, we should get back to being lit. But yeah, 7-16, 7 game. First half is in the bag. So what's up, Ace? How's the day?
Good, man. Good. Tired.
Yeah, I bet, man.
Getting back into a routine, but it's good. Good shit, man. Football, I ain't realize how much, back in the days, football used to only really be 2 days a week, maybe 3. Now I feel like football is 4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah, when I first started the show, and I was getting so exhausted doing this joint by myself, but it was I promised to do the primetime shows, and so this year I was gonna fall back, but I'm having too much fun.
Right. Hey, word.
And then the fans, they look forward to it. So
and Jimmy Garoppolo looks so bad, man.
Yeah, man.
He really be throwing the ball with his eyes closed, man. That one pick to Devontae Adams,
he should not do it. If you read the defense,
he didn't. That's the problem.
Right. If you read the defense before the play, he just sent them in motion. The play came in, and he was like, "I'm going to Devontae." They trying to force it to him, That's not what he wants. Like, just on the plays where you're supposed to go to him, go to him. Like, he didn't even get to make a play on that shit. Like, put him in a winning situation, as in other words. Don't just throw it to me because, oh, you bitching for the ball. I'm going to just throw it to you. I was tearing Jimmy up earlier. So how you like the Sunday night game last night?
Who was we watching last night? It wasn't too interesting because we tipped it off early.
Yeah, the Bears,
the Chargers. Yeah, I was waiting for Eckler to take off after his injury, and he had his comeback game, do what he usually do. I'm still not as, I feel like I'm still not as impressed with Justin Herbert as I should be, man. And the Tyler Bajan kid looks solid. I don't know if he's the answer, but it'll make.
I think Justin Herbert was on fire yesterday, bro.
He did great, and he is a great quarterback, but I think the hype has superseded, his talent level, and maybe that's because he seems to always play injured, or past 2 years he's always playing with some kind of injury. So I don't know if that, kind of.
I think him and Burrow for the night was the most on point. Like they was doing it.
Yo, salute, Sir Charles. Yeah. Burrow picked the 49ers apart. I think it was like 28 or 32 or some crazy shit. Like
4 incomplete passes, bro.
Yeah, he was wild.
Bananas against that defense. Like,
yeah, he was wild. Yo, I heard something said today that I thought was pretty interesting about the 49ers when you was like, yo, what you think is up with them? What you think is up? And, I think the offense, we keep pointing to the offense, but the defense, they have gotten 2 defensive coordinators promoted to coaches in the past 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, Saleh,
Robert Saleh and DeMeco Ryans.
And those were great defenses on both
great
years.
defenses both years. And now Steve Wilkes is an excellent defensive coach too, but I think he's a tier below, Saleh and DeMeco Ryans. And
really?
It's showing.
Tier below? Yeah. I thought ain't he older?
He's older, but I'm talking about in terms of scheme and play calling and maybe even like DeMeco Ryans is a great motivator.
That's what I'm saying. Like Salas and DeMeco Ryans was more. They was younger, and they get these guys. I don't think the older coaches get these guys, and they don't register with these guys as much. Like, you know what I mean? And then I don't know. The old time coaches, they just so damn stubborn. If something not working, then go to your talent, bro. Go to your talent. Go play off of that. Like, I'm watching Josh McDaniels. Some bad play calls. How you feel about the Ravens having the #1 defense in the league?
No surprise there.
Really? You expected them to have the #1 defense?
I didn't expect them to have the #1 defense, but I'm not surprised.
Right.
Given the culture of Baltimore, like, if you told me at the beginning of the season, Baltimore gonna have the #1 defense, I mean, I wouldn't have put them much of a fight.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have put. I'd have been like, really? Okay, and you could make a good case for them. Like, it's not.
Came in this week with the most sacks. That's crazy. That's with Garrett. That's with Bosa. That's with these other guys that are great guys. And what's this guy? Watt, TJ Watt. All these guys, but they came in as a team, most sacks, shutting down everything in the air, on the ground. Like,
the guy I'm most excited to see for the rest of this season, that quarterback, is Will Levis. He had an Aaron Rodgers like draft day. And if he turns out to be an Aaron Rodgers type quarterback, which is, a high bar to set early on, but that could turn into a very interesting story for the Tennessee Titans if
What
Derrick Henry
college
could
he
remain
came
there and
from?
stay healthy.
What college Will Levy came from?
Kentucky.
Okay.
You remember at the beginning of the draft this year, he was supposed to be one of the 4 that was taken in the top 10, and somehow he ended up slipping to the beginning of the second round.
Whoa.
And
Okay. So
yeah,
that's why
he
you
was
sitting
supposed to
there
be
that
top 10.
racist
He
like,
was sitting in the green room all night, the same way Aaron Rodgers did, but he didn't get picked the first night of the draft. He got picked the second night.
wow.
He had to go home and come back, which I don't know if that's ever happened before. So, wouldn't it be something if he ends up being the best QB in that draft class with C.J. Stroud and
Well,
Bryce
Stroud got
Young?
a nice little lead on them, so we'll see.
Yeah.
When Stroud takes the as I said,
DeAndre Hopkins is like, do not put that other motherfucker back in. Keep this young boy in here.
yeah, man. D Hop went off.
He's got the physical tools and shit. If you got D Hop and you could just
Dude,
launch it
like
down the field, like you should have
that's
been
what I'm
doing
saying
that.
about Devontae Adams. Like this dude he's still young enough to be at the top of the league with the AJ Browns and all of that. And
Hmm.
he's nowhere close. So he has the right to be frustrated and mad. Like,
Yeah,
about that
absolutely.
offense over there. He didn't go there for that. Like, man, but you got to decide to get rid of Carr. And you got to implement a better offensive plan. Like, will Josh McDaniels escape the year? We'll see. If they don't win more than they won last year, I don't think he should. You know what I mean? We'll see. How you feel about the Broncos, man? They won 3 of their last 5 games. They finally putting Russell Wilson's stats up on the board now. He's actually in the last 5 games played statistically better than your boy Patty Mahomes. Like, it's wild. It's wild. He throws less interceptions, more yardage, and he takes more slander than everybody. But when you look at it on the field, it doesn't translate. So what's the problem there? Do you think they already said they're not going to trade PS2? Do they cut Russ while he's playing good like this?
Who is right now? There's something to be said for those what do you call them, like empty calories. Like, I think a lot of
I
like
like
I think
that.
a lot of Russell's stats is empty calories where they was getting blown out and beat.
Man, we got to figure out something with that, Sir Charles. Russell Wilson, empty calories.
Yeah, but I give a lot of, I mean, it ain't, I don't
Calorie
know.
Wilson.
I think a lot of that game, a lot of that credit from that game goes to the Broncos defense. It definitely probably goes to the Chiefs underestimating their opponent, but
5 turnovers by the fucking defense.
yeah,
But,
and the special teams, and
17
so
points generated off the turnovers by Russell
yeah,
Wilson and
and
Williams.
they no touchdowns, 3 field goals. Patrick Mahomes' first time not throwing a touchdown in the game in like
2
2
years.
seasons.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh man, just but I think Russell Wilson was at the press conference like, we needed this for Broncos country and for like, shut up, man. Just be.
Well, it's a divisional win. And it's a
It is,
divisional win
and you
over
know
the
what?
Super
He
Bowl
got a right
champ.
to rally. He got a right to rally the troops like anybody else. So I give credit where credit is due. He's been playing He's been playing like we know he can play. You know, I don't think he's been exceeding like how I said I wasn't overly impressed with seeing Herbert compared to the hype. This is what bare minimum what I expected to see from Russell Wilson when he came over there.
Yeah.
This is what we expected, and when you play as bad as you did last year, the bar's pretty low for saying, oh, he's playing good. But keep in mind, before he went to Denver, he was in the conversation of, does this guy get a ticket to the Hall of Fame when it's all said and done?
Yeah.
So now, we praising him to be a average quarterback.
Prior to Mahomes, he was the youngest Super Bowl winner.
Yeah.
I mean, like prior to Mahomes. So
but
he
didn't
came into the league, went straight to 3 Super Bowls, like, and only won one. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
did he go to 3
came an interception away from winning the second one, like his first 3 seasons. Like, that's crazy. Like, that was epic. But Mahomes comes and he does that. Like, you know what I mean? So, that don't take away from his greatness. It shouldn't, at least. It shouldn't take away from
you're right. Getting there is just as I don't know if it's just as good as winning it, but you got to give guys credit for getting there too. Only 2 teams out of 30 get to that final game, and only if you judging that as the metric to success, only 1 team. That's why it kills me when they be like, "Oh, he's got no Super Bowls." I'm like, "Yo, only 1 person out of 30 win a Super Bowl every year." The percentage on that is 3%. 3% of teams are successful every year. Or if you want to add 6% of teams are successful every year. Going to the Super Bowl and winning it is the metric for success. So I think at some point for the players, especially in football, which is the ultimate team sport, the metric for success got to be, evaluated differently.
Right.
It's got to be looked at differently. You got to be able to say, yo, if your team made it to the playoffs and lost, you had a successful season. If somebody goes to the playoffs every year and is at the top of the league rankings and completion percentage and quarterback ranking, they're a successful quarterback. So I'll give Josh.
That's why Garoppolo is leading the Raiders right now. He went to 2 Super Bowls. Whether he won them or not, he didn't win them, but he went to 2. And that's why he's on the Raiders right now. Like, I don't think that he's a good quarterback. I was telling the chat earlier. I don't know how he's still, but Josh McDaniels, that's he's a game manager. Let's put it like that, like a step above a game manager, but
a step above. That's a good.
He's not an elite. You know what I mean? Like that system of San Fran and that defense.
He has. I would say. His regression has been pretty rapid, like to go because when I remember watching him spell Tom Brady, I think when did he play? He played the year Tom Brady got hurt, or was it the Deflategate penalty year when he had to sit 4 games or whatever? And him and Jacoby Brissett was kind of splitting time spelling for Brady, and he looked great in New England. And then he goes to San Francisco, and you're right. It's a lot to be said for the system somebody plays in. I think your system doesn't make or break the player, but I think it either accentuates or it mutes the skill position or the quarterback's talents.
Targets only. But it's the beginning of the second half. Devontae Adams has 4 targets, 1 reception.
That's terrible.
That's terrible, bro. Not that guy. Not the hands on that guy. As I say that, Devontae Adams comes out this week saying he misses Aaron Rodgers. What you think about that? You think he's trying to get traded purposely? Trying to get out of there? Just insult.
I think at this point he doesn't care. Like he cares, but he's tired of caring too much. And I suppose he's just frustrated.
Yeah.
I think he's just frustrated. And Garoppolo doesn't do well with pressure. I think you can kind of see some of the guys who I think pro football, professional sports in general. These are the greatest athletes in the world. But you can tell. I mean, it's hard to keep somebody motivated when they make millions and millions of dollars a year. I think it's only the best of the best can stay disciplined through that kind of success. And some of these guys show up to work and continue to rely on their talent, and some of these guys, do the extra work that it takes to be great. And you could tell who's who, you know. And I think Jimmy Garoppolo is one of those guys who, if I look at it now and you kind of peek back at his career, you could say, is this guy a content and kind of complacent guy? Like, where he gets in situations and good enough is good enough for him, where he's not looking to actually be great. He's just looking to do good enough to be saying, oh, well, I showed up, I did my job. Like, oh, well, right? I don't see the competitiveness in him that I see in other quarterbacks and other
Correct.
players, but I could be wrong. Um, I think you labeled it perfectly. He's a step above game manager. You
Right.
can't quite label him a game manager because he does a little bit extra. You can't quite label him great because he just doesn't show it in times where you get the opportunity to do so. Just doesn't. Every opportunity he gets to be great, he kind of falters at it if he doesn't have adequate support and help from the coaching staff, from the scheme, and from the defense, from the skill players on offense. Looking at this list, these are all guys. I mean, you could even throw Russell Wilson in there when he's at his best. That give their teams, regardless of the system, they give them a extra little something to propel them over the edge and make their teams competitive. Tua, Kirk Cousins, Josh Allen. You could debate Russell Wilson, but who's out there who's gonna make the Broncos better, or who's on that team that would make the Broncos better besides him? Patrick Mahomes, obviously. Jalen Hurts, obviously. Sam Howell has potential. I don't know that you actually put him there. Justin Herbert,
I think he's balling out. I think
he is.
he's proven he could throw the ball against anybody. But he got those quirky mistakes still, like fumbling the
Yeah.
ball when the pressure is there. He throws some picks because he's daring enough to throw the ball, but his numbers don't lie, man. Week after
How
week.
many games in the season have? What's the Commanders' record?
Oh, 2-5. They ain't doing nothing.
Well, but through 7 games, he's got 21. He's averaging 300 yards a game.
Yeah, 300 yards a game,
Okay,
man.
somewhere in that neighborhood, or 250. He's got a touchdown and a half
A lot
a
of
game.
drop passes, a lot of
That's
lot
fair.
of interceptions off of drop passes in them early games. Like he was new, so we wasn't paying attention. But Gibbs,
56%.
this kid breaks it open.
I told you how I feel about him from game 1. I like him.
Real quick, how you feel about the Dallas game yesterday?
Dallas, I gotta stop picking against them off of my just pure disdain for the Cowboys. I really don't like the Cowboys, and I just always pick them to lose.
How you feel about Deron Bland? I'm gonna keep saying this on Banging Aces because he jumped off the page in week 2 to me. Then week 3, Trayvon Diggs gets hurt, goes out for the rest of the season. And then I ask again in week 4, after he gets a touchdown off an interception, about him, and the guys kind of downplayed him. He's no Trayvon Diggs. He's no Trayvon Diggs. No Trayvon Diggs. But he's making history. Pick 6s, 3 in the season in 8 weeks. Picked off by the Raiders. Is it a pick 6? Peters. Touchdown Raiders.
Yeah.
Defense.
When he get a touchdown, he gonna show up and show out. He talk
Who
a
that?
lot of shit.
Marcus Peters?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even know they had him.
yeah, he gonna talk a lot of shit.
Oh, man.
Mhm.
Raiders defense came to play tonight. That offense better get it together. You better not let this defense down. They done had 3 goal line stands, an interception off a big run right here. Wow. But yeah, back to Bland. Then he picks one off last week, and then he picks one off yesterday and runs it back. Like, it's like, whoa. Like, Trayvon Diggs ain't did that. He may have had 6 interceptions in a season, but this dude is on his way. And he making history. First time a player does that in one season since the merger, bro. Since the merger. That's crazy. I thought Dion did that shit at least, but he didn't. Not in the same season.
Yeah, I think perhaps he's just not getting enough,
What
coverage.
he's doing is, first of all, he's a ball hawk, and he may not have the footwork that Trayvon Diggs has, but he has the awareness in the game, right? And then he's a ball hawk, and then the ball comes to him, like, and he's looking down the field. So maybe it's just the type of interceptions he's getting where it's just wide open for a pick 6. But it's impressive, man. They not missing a beat off that front rush. He's jumping them routes easier and easier. Good hands, though. I called them bland hands. Bland hands. You know, it's not my fault. That's his name. You know, it contradicts the hand, the good hand shit, but he got a little more than bland hands, but that's bland hands. I have cracking up off that shit this morning. He was like, yo, you should trademark that shit. That shit is funny as ever. But
what's that? The bland hands?
Bland hands. Cause I was like, yo, y'all said Devon Bland wasn't good. He making history. This dude is he got the Mr. Bland hands over here. He was like, Bland hands. He's like, how the fuck you be coming up with this shit? So that shit was hilarious. He was like, because he wanted to say something bad about him, but I basically slighted him with the name. But it's his name, like Bland hands. Yeah, he got
I'd be lying if I said I've been keeping close attention to him, but looking at the stats and stuff now, the numbers don't lie and the game film don't lie. I did see him get the pick 6 yesterday, and
that defense, man, Dallas defense is serious. Like, but how you feel about Dak's play yesterday? Was that elite play?
By who?
That's good quarterbacking. Dak got 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 320 something yards.
I mean, that's always anytime a quarterback plays like that, that's always an exceptional game.
Right.
We know what Dak Prescott's ability is and talent level is.
Well, I asked that because I was checking out the nightcap and they was debating that, and Shannon Sharp didn't want to give him that elite stint. But that, like you said, you can't deny an elite game like that.
Yeah.
When it came to Patty Mahomes' game, he didn't want to give any credit to Russell Wilson. He basically blamed the D and said Mr. Patty Mahomes just was not feeling well. Like, basically, you know what I mean? Like, you could kind of tell he wasn't feeling well. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what? You can't do that. But he also said he's not going to give him that because he was on the field, and had he had a great game, they would have been giving him the Michael Jordan treatment. So he's not going to make an excuse for Patty, but he would blame the loss on Patty's bad game over giving Russell Wilson any credit for scoring off those turnovers. So I found that interesting. So I just asked about. That's why I asked those two questions.
Yeah, the Bland. I think. Yeah, now that you say that, you gotta acknowledge him. Is he a rookie? The Bland guy?
I think he's a 1-year player.
Yeah, second year maybe. All right.
Yeah, second year.
Okay. He's definitely new. And then Dak Prescott, Dak Prescott is a great quarterback, man, and the Cowboys just
he's good. It's not just season. I think they lose as a team. Dak may make some mistakes trying to press, but what quarterback doesn't?
The problem with calling him an elite quarterback is not when he plays like he played yesterday. The problem with calling him an elite quarterback is when the game is on the line and the score is close, he doesn't play like that. And I think that's where you separate the elite quarterbacks from the great quarterbacks and the good quarterbacks.
Ocho Cinco. That's why it's good to hear these guys talk, because one is a tight end and one is a wide receiver.
Right.
One is a Hall of Famer. I don't know. They might both be Hall of Famers. I don't know, but I know that greatness. They was having a conversation about greatness, and they were saying Ocho Cinco was saying that elite in football is a week-to-week game. Like, you're not gonna play like that every game, but when you play like that, you should be given credit. And I kind of agreed with him, because but what Shannon is saying is you gotta be efficient every game, every week. You can't take no days off.
I think you have to be, in order to be great, you have to be consistent. I don't think we looking for, Patrick Mahomes is an outlier. I don't think we looking for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns every game. But are you consistent? You can't have, he can't come out here last week and do 400 yards and 4 touchdowns or whatever he had, and then next week come out here and have 200 yards and 3 interceptions and no touchdowns, right? Like, it's got to be some kind of consistency there. Like, we have never had a conversation about Dak Prescott being the MVP of the league. He hasn't ever. Not saying he has to be the clear front runner, but when has he ever been in the conversation as top 5? And I think those are the guys you got to consider to be elite. You got to be in that conversation.
Mr. Elite didn't play elite yesterday, so you can't call him elite for yesterday's game. But what this dude is saying is, no, he wants.
Nah, he's still elite, and he didn't win 2 Super. And I hate when, again, I'm against that argument of saying, he won 2 Super Bowls. No, the Kansas City Chiefs won 2 Super Bowls, and he was the quarterback, and he's a big reason why they won, and he comes through in clutch moments. So no doubt he's elite. Because when you compare and contrast the examples that we have of his throughout his career, he got way less of those moments from yesterday and way more of the moments where he's on the other side of that. So yes, you can continue to call him elite. If those kind of performances start getting close to the other side, then
11, 12 games last year, like, they did lose in the playoffs. But like you said, there's only 2 teams that's gonna make it to the Super Bowl. So everybody's gonna lose in the playoffs.
Everybody's gonna lose. You got to stop saying somebody's not elite because they didn't win a Super Bowl.
Right.
I agree with
that.
You got to stop saying that. And That's why I'll give Josh Allen some credit if you want to put him in that elite category because even though he's a quarterback who he's got a lot more moments than Patrick Mahomes of showing days like Patrick Mahomes had yesterday.
Right.
Like he's had a lot more moments where he's thrown crucial interceptions to lose the game. He's had a lot more moments where he's had 0 touchdown, 3 interception games, and that's because he's a risk taker, but he's not a calculated risk taker.
Right.
He's just a reckless risk taker, and that'll jeopardize your elite status real fast if your team starts losing. There
Right.
goes Gibbs. Yeah. So that's a good debate to have, man. And
I like that conversation. It was real funny. Them trying to argue because Uncle Shannon wasn't trying to.
but he's like Stephen A. Smith, and even myself, like yesterday, a couple of the picks.
You can't critique them like a fan. You have to critique what they put out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And on the same side, you can't.
Welcome to the panel.
Salute. You can't critique him as a Cowboy hater neither, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you critiquing him as a Cowboy hater more than you talking about Shannon Sharp. He critiquing him more as a Cowboy hater than he is as an objective journalist or analyst too. So,
right.
So
what they did was they said Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins is more relatable. And Kirk Cousins, we don't never talk about Kirk Cousins being elite. It was just funny that they was having this conversation because I was just having this conversation last week with Moose and Bass. It was a little more passionate, but because coming from the fan, these guys up there, they got to critique it and they got rules to follow and all of that. So maybe they don't say what they want to say, but they say a lot, man. And they got an interesting show. They need to keep it up. They do shit like we doing right now, just talking after the game and giving game breakdowns and shit. But they be giving the football player aspect of it, what was supposed to happen on these penalties and shit like that. So I'll be liking to hear stuff like that.
I think when we start having these conversations before they get
salute, what's up? We say salute here.
Salute. Yeah.
Salute is our what's up. Salute. Well, welcome to BANGnACES LIVEnDIRECT. Thank you for jumping in the chat, man. What's up? You got a question? You got to put a hashtag on who gonna win this game? Yeah, man. But yeah, back to the joint. But they got a pretty interesting show. I like the Players podcast because they give you a walk behind the curtain. It's not about narrative setting, like, you know what I mean? So,
right.
I like that.
I think when we had those conversations, but what I was gonna say is, if you're gonna be objective about it, if you're just gonna have a subjective conversation about the eye test and what everybody individually values over, what they deem to be elite, whether that's statistics or flashiness or athleticism or intelligence or whatever is your criteria, if it'll be easier to have those conversations if you establish some criteria. One of the criteria I'm totally against is Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Because it's not a game like basketball where you play both sides and you can dominate the game.
Right.
So I don't like that argument. But if you want to throw stats in there, okay, what's the metric for greatness for a quarterback for statistically?
Well, the argument is stats don't translate to the field. You know what I mean? And what's really going on the field. And I kind of feel that argument, but I'll be wanting
to a certain extent.
Detail, right.
To a certain extent, that's true, but that is not all the way true because, you can't say Calvin Johnson wasn't a great receiver for the Lions because the Lions didn't win a playoff game.
Right.
He was obviously, his stats tell a story that the team don't. So, I think they don't have to be mutually exclusive. That's not what I'm saying. It's not like you saying, oh, stats is a metric and then you can't include other things. I think you can combine them. We can look at, performance. We can look at big play effectiveness. We could look at critical moments. We could look at win-loss record. We can look at quarterback rating. We could look at yards per attempt. We could look at touchdown to interception ratio. We could look at stats, and we could look at release time, and we could look at how many different receivers. Like you can look at all. We could go deep and down the rabbit hole with this shit. But at the end of the day, to just have a subjective argument where everybody is basing it on what they like and what they don't like, you're just gonna be running in circles. So if you could kind of dial it in and make it specific to what's the criteria for greatness, and that's why I like the players too, because they could tell you like, nah, I played against that dude, he's a badass. I played with that dude, he's certified, he's valid. Like, then you could take that because they professional athletes. You gotta give some credence to their
there's
acumen.
Tyreek Hill, and then there's everybody else. That kid is playing out of this
That's
world.
fair.
And he's
been doing it.
I know where he's at, his size, his speed, his quickness. He'll beat you under, he'll beat you over. And he's saying, not that he ain't saying the rest of these guys like Chase and all these guys ain't great. He just saying that guy is just on a whole nother level.
But look at all of the different ways you could measure that. You could measure that by stats. You could turn on a film and measure it with the eye test. You could talk to other players and measure it that way.
Welcome to the panel.
Yeah, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the panel.
What's going on? What's going on, fellas? Salute.
Salute. Yeah, man.
So
16-14 game, guys. 16-14 game.
Fumble in the red zone by the Lions. Gave it back to the Raiders.
Oh, man. And it looked like somebody's ankle got crushed right there, too. It's a good game.
They tried to attack, man, and they,
shut down. That play is not working all night for him. You think Hooper, Renfro, Jacobs is going to enter the fire sale in a loss tonight?
In terms of a trade?
Yes.
I don't know. I wish I was an insider, and I wish I knew.
Fire sale time is over, bro. The trade deadline was today.
31st is the trade deadline. Tuesday.
Nah, it was 4 p.m. today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a wrap then. If they ain't get traded, they ain't going.
Yeah.
They ain't going nowhere. Okay. That's over. Sure.
They ain't got that.
I know. I swore I read that. I read tomorrow, the 30th.
That's if Devontae Adams dropped that, but that's a bad pass by Garrapolo. I think, these are moments where you want to see.
Look, wide open. You can't drop that, Devontae.
Yeah.
You can't drop that, bro.
Look at this throw. It's a little he's open. He's got to catch it, but you got to put that on him better. Look, it's behind him. It's down, and you got to lead the receiver. Like, that's the passes the great quarterbacks.
Oh, exploded.
No, you're right. It is tomorrow. It's 4 p.m. tomorrow.
4 p.m. tomorrow. That's what I thought. Because that's when I seen that, I was like, oh, they get to play the Monday night game and then trade them? Like, oh, that's crazy. But let's see what they do. They ain't do nothing.
But they didn't do it. They already said they're not trading Devontae.
Yeah. I ain't think Devontae. I said Hooper.
No.
Jacobs is on an expiring contract. And Renfro is not happy with his usage this year. You know what I mean? So I was just seeing if any of them, y'all think any of them will move and where would be some options.
I doubt it.
Have fill us in on the trades that happened today.
Your boy Leonard Williams went to Seattle for a 2024 second-round pick and a 2025 fifth-round pick.
That's tough.
There's a lot of people out there saying that Seattle got fleeced, but I think he's going to be way better for Seattle than he is on the Giants.
Right.
So, I don't know. They probably
lineman that the Jets drafted, right? Leonard Williams.
Yeah. He went from the Jets to the Giants.
Yeah. Dang, I liked him. I liked him for the Jets, man, but they got rid of him quickly. Yeah.
Who
What
else
else
got traded today? There was a couple other deals. There was nothing major though. There was no real big. He was probably the biggest name that got traded. To be honest
Got
with you.
Kevin Burns.
Kevin
No
Byard.
names, no fantasy implication, people. That's the main goal.
Not
You
really.
know, for me.
We
For
do
me,
we
for
do
me,
football
for me,
conversation
for
and
me.
football season
He
here.
said for me.
For me, there's nobody of worth got traded today. Regular
Okay.
football guys, all right, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, so Seattle got a little better on the D line. So what?
Right.
Means nothing.
No, there's
I don't feel
implications,
that
man.
way.
There's people that got those defenses
Yeah,
to make them a lot better.
Yeah, I don't
that's
feel
what I'm
that
saying.
way.
Fantasy implication. The Seattle
Minimal.
Seahawks got a little better against the run. That's it.
A minimal.
That's it. Nothing else.
Then Philly
Nothing
got
of note.
Philly got Kevin Byard. That makes their secondary a lot better.
Safety 7 Bayard.
But they need them because they're horrible against the pass.
Sam Howell be chewing them boys up.
Oh man.
Sam Howell come up for them division games, don't he?
Don't he? Don't he?
He don't do
He
shit
do.
else though. Bum. And Jahan Dotson want to finally have a good game. Finally.
Start
On
catching
my
them.
bench.
Yeah, that's because Philly was tired of fucking McLaurin abusing them every time they play.
McLaurin had a lot of crucial drops.
I was gonna say, didn't he catch a touchdown too?
He did catch a touchdown, but he had a lot of crucial drops. Man. Yeah. How y'all feel about Russ, man? We was talking. That's how we got into the conversation.
Yeah, Russ did enough. He did enough just to win yesterday. He was pissing me off. I was yelling at the TV, bro, honestly. This dude, nobody holds the ball like Russell Wilson does, bro. This dude,
yes, there is. Yes, there is. It has something to do with the last name. Because Zach Wilson holds on to the ball way too long, bro.
Holds on to the ball. Like he got 10 seconds per play to find somebody, bro. It's outrageous.
Yes. And Russ used to be able to slide and glide his way out of shit. He's old.
He got to decide to take off sooner. He like he said, he just holding the ball back there, looking around like they not coming for him. They're gonna take his head off, bro. He wait too long to move. Like boy, you supposed to be moving. As soon as you look up, that's not there. You gotta move, bro. But he be fumbling too. But his numbers are. What we was talking about was his numbers through 8 weeks. Diz was saying that, you know, that what we called it, empty calories. Called that shit empty calories. So I was thinking about, you know, creating something with that. So I wanted to see what you guys had to say on Russ.
Trash. Oh.
His numbers been better than your boy.
Then who? Come on, stop.
Patty Mahomes.
And Patty's still winning. So
yes.
Just not yesterday. Just not yesterday.
He's the Super Bowl champ. You know what I mean? But he lost to Russ yesterday. And he played bad.
Yo, hey, real shit, have? Great call, Moose. Great call. I don't know how you knew, nigga. I don't know. I want to know what your inside secrets are. Because that was a brilliant call, bro.
It was. He stood by his team, boy.
I've been saying it all year, bro. Kansas City has been skating by the skin of their teeth all
They're more balanced,
year, bro.
but they're not efficient in the pass game where Patty shines.
Yeah, bro.
These little dudes be dropping the ball all the time, bro.
They got what, 5-6 wins? And those 5-6 wins, bro, they could have easily had 2 to 3 more losses. Easily. They barely beat Minnesota. They only beat them by 3 points. They barely beat the Jets. They only beat them by 3 points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they beat Denver 2 weeks ago, that was only that was a one-score game with 2 minutes left in the game, and that was in Kansas City. So it wasn't hard to see that they could lose to a division opponent that plays good in their house. You know, and it's like it really wasn't all that hard to call, man.
Them
Kansas
division
City,
games be
yo,
tricky. We try to say it every week too. Whoever's in the division, like that might be a tricky game, but we try. You know, we get in. Like look at Atlanta. Like I was so mad. I finally decided to play London. And this dude gets hurt in the game. I'm like, that's it. You go on the bench forever. You been that nigga. Like it's a rough game though. People could get hurt every game, right? But how about this week? A lot of quarterbacks got hurt. How y'all feel? We was talking about a little bit about Levi. How you feel he gonna do? He had like an Aaron Rodgers draft.
Will Levis is the man, son. He came in like, yo, this is my team. He took that team from Ryan Tannehill.
He looked really good, bro, throwing that ball.
He took that team immediately like,
Tannehill's done.
This is mine.
You can
get rid of them other two dudes. This is my job. We don't even need a backup, bro. I'm tough. Go ahead.
They've already announced that he's starting on Thursday.
Well, you know,
of course.
You know what he went through, right? You know what he went through on the draft. He was supposed to be a top 10 pick up there with Bryson Stroud and all of that, and he dropped down to the second round ace?
Yeah.
Oh man, and he falls to them, and they take him, but they didn't start him over Tannehill this season, and I don't know if they should have, but at the end of the day, he's out here now, and we'll see how well he does amongst the rookies. You know what I mean?
What's the count? I want to know what the count is, because I didn't have a good week. I don't think.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's do a pick check.
Oh shit, man! Y'all gonna make me get up?
Get your ass up.
Hold
Go
on.
get our picks.
I can tell you right now, it was a very good week for me.
Oh, I bet it was.
He got that one by himself. That's for certain. He got that Broncos call by himself.
I only had 3 losses this week.
Oh yeah. I had a few that surprised me, and I definitely didn't see the Chiefs coming. I say Moose picked that game because he a Bronco fan, but
100%.
I digress.
100%.
You know,
That's a fan call.
He did the first time
because I definitely picked against the Cowboys because I don't like them. Something in my bones is telling me pick the Rams. Something in my bones is telling me pick the Bengals, but I wasn't going to do that. So I lost those two just from. I picked those two from my heart, and I ain't pick it with my brain. So fuck that up. But I definitely did not think the Broncos. I'd be lying if I even thought the Broncos was going to give the Chiefs a game. I thought that was going to be a blowout.
Everybody thought that was going to be Pop-Out City except.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If some of them would make a catch, if some of them would have made a catch, it would have been a different game.
And I think they victims of that mentality where they thought they was just going to walk in and win by showing up.
Yeah,
they thought they was going to be able to do whatever they wanted to do and win.
Your opponent, it's a week-to-week game. Any given Sunday, all of that. That shit all apply in the Madden rules.
And I think that loss to the Dolphins was over hyped in terms of their defense being bad because that offense is historically great.
Garrapolo,
you know,
again.
So they got a better defense than advertised. And they was home. So, you know, all the things in it's a divisional game. So
it was snowing out there in Denver?
It snowed but the day before.
Okay.
6 inches of snow. So it was definitely cold enough to where it's that time of the year where the elements play a factor too. You know,
yeah, you said that.
Patty had the flu. Patty had the flu. That's
that's fair. He definitely did.
If he'd have won that game, they would have treated him like Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan in Game 5, right?
That's what I thought. I really did. I said he was gonna go out there and throw up 63 on him real quick.
Yo.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he tried to throw for 63 yards.
Hey, but nobody didn't want to catch, bro. Pacheco.
Yo,
he's the man.
Yeah, a A lot of drops. There was a lot of drops out there.
All right.
Oh,
Assuming,
didn't you say something about Leonard Fournette getting picked up?
yeah, he got
Yeah, he
signed
got
to
him
the
on every
to the
team.
Bills practice squad.
Bum.
The Bills practice squad. Okay.
All right.
Which, that's they're just going to use that to let him get acclimated to the playbook.
Facts. He
I
got a
guarantee
week.
you he's going to be their goal line, dude.
Yeah, and we didn't talk about the tush push getting stopped yesterday by the number
Tush
one
push got
team.
stopped. And then they flipped the tush push to a counter and he scored. Let's go.
Did they fumble on that tush push? Was that what was the reason, or it just
Nah,
got
I think
stopped?
they just they
stopped it?
fumbled.
They fumbled. Okay, trying to move too fast.
They fumbled and they
Yeah,
around and did
Jahmyr
it with the
Gibbs
counter.
is running his butt off. First down. Change this damn score. Every time I look up, it's a different damn score.
Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs, I told you week 1 I like this kid, man. I like him.
Hard now.
He just needed an opportunity.
I think he got a couple of drops on screens. But he's running real well.
Yeah, he's from Alabama. They don't catch screens, man. They don't run the ball.
Another run up the middle. Another 8
Okay.
yards.
Assuming that Detroit wins this game, which it looks like it's going to happen, I got.
Got a whole quarter, man.
Come on, bro. You been watching this right now?
It's 23-14.
Bro, the Raiders ain't
Yo,
done
let me
shit.
hear them numbers, man. I
Their
want to hear
defense
who
has
cares.
been doing good. I don't know about this half, but
Bro,
I know
they
the
just
first
gave
half,
up.
they had 3 goal line stops. They had, you know what I mean? But they not capitalizing off of none of this shit.
They have 1 offensive touchdown and a pick 6, and the dude that got the pick 6 just went to the locker room.
That's a
my
fact.
God.
So yeah, they're not doing nothing, bro. Okay, so picks. Bang.
Going into the fourth quarter.
Bang, you screwed yourself at the last minute with those last minute changes. You got 9 this week.
Okay.
Base, Sir Charles, and Ace all got 10, and I got 13.
Okay.
Big
Jeez.
numbers, Moosey.
We took
Yo,
ownership, baby.
13. Yeah. You should have put some money down this week. You
I
missed
should
out.
have. I didn't bet no games this week.
He done had a nice little come up, son.
You bet
Could have
that Broncos
parlayed them
game,
shit.
you'd have had some money.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If anybody, yeah, I know they was.
And not even the points, straight up. Betting for the win, you'd have got paid, boy. Don't let it fool you, though. Don't do it next week, because you know how football is.
I think they on a
Depends on who
bye.
they playing.
I think they on a bye.
They might be.
Oh, okay.
I think them on a bye.
So that puts for the year, I got 64. Base got 63. So Charles got 7. No, I'm sorry. I got 74. Base got 73. So Charles got 70. And Bang, you got 59.
Oh, my God.
You got some catching up to do, buddy.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
Tonight at Edward Field, we've seen a lot of this rookie Jahmyr Gibbs. 25 touches, 167 yards. Raiders on
167.
I'm going crazy today.
Peter's back out there. Play action. Golf. La Porta. Out of bounds. We told Chiefs. Oh man, this week is gonna be a heck of a week, boy. Week 9, but it's gonna be some matchups this week, boy.
Yeah, let's check them out.
Gonna be some matchups this week. Dolphins and Chiefs, Titans and Steelers, must-win games. Vikings, Falcons, Ravens, Seahawks.
Some battles between some bad teams that's gonna be hard to pick this week.
Yes. Oh,
couple of good ones. You got Bills, Bengals. You got Josh Allen and Burrow.
yeah.
Sunday night. That's gonna be crunchy.
Right here on BANGnACES, baby.
That's gonna be crunchy right there.
BANGnACES. You got the
Once and
Cowboys.
for all.
Eagles
You're gonna
game.
see a lot of pop-out city. That's what's
With
gonna happen.
Burrow coming in red hot. 4 incomplete passes this week.
And he does not lose to Buffalo.
Yeah.
We'll see. Come here. Give me a bag.
Yo, but they did it again. Wasn't you talking about this in the beginning of the season? And the Bengals start out 1-3, 1-4.
Bro, I told you.
And then they end up streaking out for 9, 10, 11 in a row. And being the number 1 seed in the AFC or some crazy shit.
He started doing this crap. I seen him do it last year. I had him on my team, bro. Like, he was throwing for 400-yard games, bro. I'm like, whoa. You gonna play like that? You gonna play? I had him playing over Lamar.
It's gonna be in Cincinnati. What's the weather gonna be like in Cincinnati Sunday, November 5th?
If he could keep it up, man, I think the North might go through the Bengals again. I know the Ravens playing good, and they the number 1 defense right now. So, but those North rivalry games that they lost to the Steelers already. I don't know about Cleveland and all that. Did they beat Cleveland? Ravens beat Cleveland?
Yeah, it's gonna be about 50 degrees in Cincinnati on Sunday.
And the weather's down everywhere. It's gonna be cold.
Yeah, that's summertime. That's summertime for the Bills.
Yeah, that's fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking at the weather of these games more before I pick them, man. Jets and Chargers Monday night.
I hear them.
Cowboys, Eagles in the afternoon slate. The battle of the worst between the Giants and the Raiders.
Game for me on Monday night.
Huh?
It's gonna have to be hard to pick that game for me on Monday night.
Chargers and Jets.
It came out on fire yesterday too. Like,
yeah, Dolphins Chiefs gonna be a good game. That's in Germany, man. That's that. Where in Germany is that game?
Frankfurt.
Germany.
I believe it's in Frankfurt.
Battle of the 6-2 dudes early in the morning. Oh, Sunday gonna be
9:30 in the morning. I'm be able to wake up and watch that shit.
That'd be awesome. I'll be forgetting about them joints, tell you the truth, at that time in the morning.
I'll be catching them because they be on NFL Network at that time.
Yeah. How y'all feel about these Saints?
Yo, who's that kid number 22? Shit, whatever he is, he a speedster, bro.
Yeah, he did his numbers on 15 plays. He didn't get at
one point he had 3 catches for 150 yards, son. I'm like, what?
He touches the field minimum and he produces every time. Like,
yeah, he's their over the top dude.
Yeah, he must. Derek Carr might be like, just run straight. If you open, I'm throwing it. Like, and he does it all the time. But Derek Carr likes to air it out, though. He likes to throw it down the field. Not that he's actually
get the opportunity.
Yeah, if he see the opportunity, he gonna take it. He kind of a slinger. How y'all feel about Dan Campbell? Mad passionate coach.
Bro, I love Dan Campbell, bro.
I
I
think
wish
Word
players will
up,
run
bro.
through
That
walls
dude,
for
he
him,
knows
bro.
how to change the culture, bro. He's a Robert Saleh. He's
Yeah.
changing the culture, bro.
yeah, man.
But
For
it's
real.
the passion. He came in crying. He cried on big games. Like when he said when players put they all out there, that should make them feel a certain way. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, yo, your players probably want to run through a wall for this dude. Like, he's got mad passion in his
Yeah,
coaching and shit. Oh man.
because that's how he was as a player himself. He
Right.
said it. He said it in that interview. He said, "When I played, I wasn't about. It wasn't about me trying to be the best dude. I just wanted to be good for my coaches and my teammates. That's
Right.
all I ever cared about."
Right.
So when he sees his team playing like that, playing for each other and playing hard and not trying to be the best dude in the league and give me the ball and all that, that's what he loves.
Hmm.
Wow. Ace, you need the Seahawks to lose, huh?
Yeah, definitely do. You got 10. You got 10 weeks to. You got 10 weeks for them to lose, man. It's all right.
All right.
Like I said, it's
I got some crucial matchups coming up yourself, though, man. So
yeah.
y'all
It's
ready?
It's about who's the healthiest and who gets hits the
Y'all need
stride
that.
at the right
Y'all need
time.
that lineman, y'all left tackle back, bro. Purdy
Yeah,
need
Trent
that.
Williams need that. Need Trent
Purdy
Williams
need that.
bad, man.
Well, we'll see after y'all go through this bye this week how y'all come back.
Yeah, it's starting to get cold up here. The high in Pennsylvania tomorrow gonna be 50 degrees.
Wow.
Wednesday is 47. Yeah, Sunday 58. Yeah, it's getting cold, man.
They
By the
said the
time Thanksgiving roll around, it's
Williams.
gonna be
You think
on.
they gonna trade Saquon?
I think they'll listen, but, but they got one more year to franchise them, so they ain't in no rush.
Do they got another year to franchise him? I thought
Yeah,
you wanted
yeah,
to just stop.
you could franchise a player two times in a row.
Mm.
Yeah, you could franchise a player 2 times in a row. I
Damn,
think once you give them the extension, you might be allowed to franchise them another time too. But
mm. How you feel about Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown?
AJ Brown is apparently having a historical season right now, man.
He's coming back. He's making room, but Tyreek still got him by 11. I mean, by 200 yards.
Oh,
He's just getting more touchdowns, I think, right? Nah, I
right.
don't think
Is
that.
he?
I don't know. We gonna
Let's
bet
look
it right.
at it.
We're gonna bet it right now. Receiving. Yeah, they won 2.
Tyreek got more touchdowns
Yeah, Tyreek
and
got
more
8.
catches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
Tyreek.
Otto was saying. He on another
Yeah,
level. Like he
yeah. And
level.
Tyreek is
Oh, he
like,
only got him by 100 yards. Okay.
yeah, and Tyreek
I,
is they said he got more fantasy points than any player in the NFL right now. He got the most. And you know it's coming, like,
he
but
got
they
one
still
more
can't stop it.
reception. He got 4 more targets, 4 more targets. I don't know. AJ Brown's coming for him though, bro.
He right there.
He coming for him, bro.
Catch percentage is a little higher. Eh, Yeah, not
I
even
know
100 yards.
Puka was number 2 for a while, and AJ Brown just came and snatched it up from Diggs and Puka. Like, get out of here.
Uh-huh.
Y'all got to put in some more work.
And Nakua, I mean, he only got 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he got receptions, but that don't equate to getting across that goal line. Like, That's where Cooper Kupp come in. He get
Right.
across the goal line.
He'll start to get a nose for the end zone sooner or later.
DJ Moore. Let's see the touchdowns. This is how it goes. Oh, Jordan Addison got 7. But he only got 482 yards. Like, he got 7 TDs right behind Tyreek. Cortland Sutton was 6. Stephon Diggs was 6. Mark Andrews was 6. So, all right.
It's about the halfway point of the season, so
yeah.
If you take these numbers, I mean, Tyreek Hill and AJ, I mean, Tyreek Hill on pace for 2,000 yards and 16 touchdowns. How do you not talk about him for the MVP?
You have to.
Crazy.
AJ Brown in the MVP talks. He got to have Tyreek there too. Then we go into the QBs and
yeah, you got to have a record-breaking season to beat out a QB.
Right.
Yeah, the Lions about to wrap this one up. Lions about to wrap this one up.
So Charles said he need the number 1 spot. Coming for his 3 wins.
Yeah, man. Hey, you have to take some risk.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take some risk like Moose, man. Get back in it. Yeah, you got to take some risk. Oh, man. Yeah, upsets, and we'll see. I'm just interested, really, at this point in the season. I want to see who's able to stay healthy. The NFL could take a page out of the NBA book with some of that load management shit, to be honest with you.
That's a fact.
If they really want to be ready for the playoffs and win, like, good luck keeping those guys off the field, but sometimes you got to protect players from themselves, man.
Thursday night game, Titans and Steelers. All right.
That's going to be fun. I know Will Levis is going to be playing. Tannehill might get traded tonight. We'll see.
Steelers don't got no offense. Titans can win that.
Vikings looking for a quarterback. They better call Tennessee. You gonna give us that Tannehill guy real quick, man? We could use him for 8 games. Fuck it.
Oh, wow. Who else need a quarterback?
Because Cousins is gone for the season. You might as well take him. They're
Carson
gonna ask
Wentz
you for a
still out
6th
there.
round. Again,
Who's the quarterback out there right now that Cousins gone?
That 5th round, 6th round kid out of BYU who don't know what the hell going on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fast, the game too fast for him. Moment too big. The crowd start going wild.
He'll have a week to prepare, but I don't know. You got good receivers. You got Jordan Addison over there. He can help you out a little bit, but
this dude that missed the ball. Get out of there. Down on the 2-yard line. Oh my God. Almost gave him a safety.
Yo. Yeah, he like, oh, forgot something.
It just gets abysmal for them. Like, how did he miss the ball? Like,
looking at the swarm coming after him and not
like he didn't want to go get it. You touched it. Go get it, bro. Wow. There it goes.
Ooh. Oh man, that's tough. There you go. I forgot something.
Hurt lying down there on that play. But they kicked the field goal.
Yeah. 26-14.
Oh, they went up 12. That's a wrap.
Yeah. These games, these shits be too late. I'm about to make an early exit, fellas. I gotta go to bed.
Hey, salute. Thanks for coming in.
For sure. All right, gang. Salute.
Salute, buddy.
Yeah. Who's that? Like he fine walking off. Now here come the safety. I caught an all-out blitz right here on Garoppolo ass. I threw him in the dime and sent all three of my linebackers for that, dude.
It's a draw play.
Yeah, I see it. Oh,
Nope.
no, it ain't.
Wow, I can't
He
believe
sent
that.
everybody, too.
Oh.
Look, Garoppolo was... How you missed that? Like... That's what I would have did, too. I like Campbell, boy. He could coach, boy. I would have did that, too. Just to free up Hutchinson, I'm sending everybody. You know what I mean? And Hutchinson went right through. They didn't even block him, though.
Nope.
Trying to pick up the damn linebackers. You gonna free up the best pass rusher. Like, oh, Garoppolo hit in the end zone.
Yo, he's getting zero protection.
Yeah, that's a flag.
Yeah, they went low on him.
And you hit him low. It's a bad, overzealous penalty right there. You got him in there, bro. You don't have to do that. Now you helped him out the end zone. You gave him a first down. That's such a bad penalty right there. Oh, it's like he tripped, right?
He did. He tripped on another
Tripped
dude's
on it. Oh, his helmet went right into Garoppolo knee, though. That's a penalty. Tell you they'll run through a wall for him. Oh. Moving Garoppolo, nice. Jacoby Meyer. Yeah, he always throw the ball to Jacoby though. That's his favorite target. Good catch. They're securing on the ball. Raiders are on the move with the ball. How much time is on the clock? 9:20 on the clock.
9:20. They can make it interesting, but they got to score here.
The Raiders need to put it in for a fucking quarterback. You can't change it this year, but they need to plan for next year. I know what their problem is. They don't want to have time to build. They want to win now. And I don't know that they got the team to win now. Like, you know what I mean? They got Garoppolo, they got Jacobs, they got Devontae, but you know the team base, like I'm looking at it, they were struggling on offense, and if that's all quarterback play, then that says it all about Garoppolo. Like,
yeah, he hasn't been looking good.
Looks horrible. He had 26 yards in the first half, bro. That's ridiculous. Only team to score 21 points or fewer in every game. Man. Oh, blitz, sack, Garoppolo, down. It's like they just got better as the game went on. Like, go.
Again.
Sack again. You a buster, bro. You a buster. That's the same old Garoppolo, boy.
In his defense, though, he's getting zero protection.
He had enough time there to deliver that ball and decide to go, and I guess his leg is hurting or something. But he took a helmet to the knee, so I'll take that, but screen. And he should have been did that. Who is that?
Renfro.
You've been trying to get that play off all night. That should be getting shut down behind the line. We finally got it off. They done banded their run game. Jacobs was doing business down the middle too. I don't know what's wrong with them. It is Jacobs. Yeah. Sacked again. 2 straight sacks by who is that? Kaminsky?
Anzalone. That's Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
You remember from when the Bucks? He was on the Bucks when they was on that show, that HBO show.
Oh, okay. Hard Knocks.
The Hard Knocks. They was calling him Joe Dirt.
He came around a double team too. He had enough time. I don't know why. Boom. He got a hit. Devontae then. He's down already.
It's happening a lot faster than what these replays are showing.
Yeah.
It's slowing it down. He's getting zero protection, bro. Their line is horrible. A lot of these times, a lot of these dudes are going straight through untouched.
Right. I don't know. He looked way better in the. Well, no, he didn't. No, he
didn't.
No, he didn't. They came into the game trying to fling the ball like he was going to do something special, and he incomplete. Then it took them a quarter and a half to start running the ball. Like, now they getting slaughtered. Now they getting chewed up. They just run the wide receiver in the backfield.
No, that's their backup running back, Craig Reynolds. They got 2 dudes named Reynolds.
Yeah, Reynolds. I'm like, oh, did they just do that? Salute base. Oh, he fell off. Goff in the red zone. Goff hands it off. Boom, touchdown, Lions. Yeah, man, they going with sit and so flag on the play. Holding on the offense. Bring back the touchdown. Gotta earn it, buddy. Gotta earn it. Where's the hole? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he dragged him down.
Definitely a fucking hole, bro. If he don't do that, he come right through. So I don't know if he get in. (26-14). Lions on the verge of closing this out. Crosby comes around and says, no, not this time. Stephon Diggs is having a decent season. They gotta do a little better in order for him to step up there with Tyreek and AJ. And he right there though. 800 yards, 750. He need at least 300. And that's 2 weeks of football. That's probably about 3-4. He got enough games to try and jump up there. You gotta have an explosive game though. Like DJ Moore had that 1 week. Some poppy. Soda?
My soda.
Oh. I don't know, man. I guess good call, y'all. Bounce back game for the Lions. They got the stranglehold of the North right now with this one. They got like a 2-3 game lead.
I believe so.
Yesterday.
6-2. I think Minnesota's 3-5.
Oh my goodness, that's like 3 games, bro. Oh man, with the quarterback issues, 3 games back. Green Bay gotta get their shit together. They missed the extra point. Is that a field goal?
Missed the field goal.
Nothing came out of that.
Nothing.
Go. There's an open window right there. Garoppolo don't give you no hope. Like, worse than Zach Wilson right now. That's saying something. Huh. Can't move like, no, don't miss no damn field goals. (26-14) game. I was just about to change the score too. Garoppolo gets another shot. 4:59 on the clock. 1st and 10. In the shotgun. On the spec and he runs. What was that? Jacobs. Oh! Myers lays on it. You can't fumble forward, right?
You can fumble it, but you can't control which way the ball goes.
I might just be for the end zone.
Fumble's a fumble.
Garoppolo. Jacobs drops it again. Gets exploded too. They call that a catch or is it an incomplete pass?
What, on the fumble? Yeah, that was a catch.
Okay. It looked like they moved anywhere.
It was a catch. He caught it and he moved upfield before he fumbled it, so that's a catch.
9 of 19, 119 yards and an interception. Jimmy Garoppolo numbers on the night. Pathetic numbers on the night. Oh my God! And you missed Devontae on a wide open, bro.
Wide open.
That would have changed the whole momentum right there. They looking at Dan Campbell looking at the safety and the cornerback like, yo, don't let him, yo. Looking at him like, yo, you supposed to be blanketing him. Like, he was wide open. Garoppolo had the time. He didn't deliver that correctly. Like, that's wild. All out blitz. Move. Throw it. Another sack. I would keep that pressure on him like that. He's not doing well with that shit, bro. He looking like Shador Sanders out there. Sorry, Shador, but you got beat up this week. Your father said it. Everybody said it. Like, your coach said it. Like, yo, the lineman didn't do you no justice. They gave me a flashback of Oregon. Those twins was getting at him. UCLA, boy. Who's that? You ain't getting no first down doing that. It's crazy. Dante Adams is pissed. I'm telling you.
Heated, bro.
I'm telling you. You gonna tell him I want to be gone. Find me a train out of this bitch. He gonna get on his Antonio Brown in a minute. Sid Gibbs is out for the night. Got over 200 yards rushing. Nah.
He got close to it.
Close to it, right? I know. Campbell like, nah, sit down. You did your job, bro. Let Reynolds go in there. You did your job. He's like, nah, coach, I want to go for the two. He's like, yo, just sit there. If we need you, I'll get it. I'll get it to you. Sit there. Lines up a coming schedule. Chargers, Bears after the bye. They go on a bye this week too. Hands off. Reynolds getting some positive yardage. What you think Sean Payton gonna do for your team, man? For this deadline? I got a couple of players y'all can put in the fire sale, right? They said he's not trading PS2, so I think that's a smart move, though. Like, why would I trade you? Like, you the guy I need to franchise for later, like, when we have a great team. Like, I got a bill right now. Get to
Well, he said the other day that they weren't actively shopping anybody, but they were, taking phone calls because people were inquiring. So
you think Williams is a stay?
yeah, I don't think they do anything. Yeah, he's been playing good.
Yeah, he has been, but you know, we need to do something, shake it up. I know he needs some receiving help over there. You think what's his name? The receiver that got the
Jude,
touchdown this week?
Judy,
Yeah. You think he could be an option?
I think so, but I don't know. I don't see them moving
Steve
anybody.
Smith. You think the Smith stuff blew over now? You think it's over?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much over when it happened. We really haven't heard anything since then. So that was just him and Steve Smith having a war of words. It was nothing really to it.
Yeah, I figured.
If it was somebody on his team or a coach or something, then I'd say, yeah, that's a problem. But, you know, Steve Smith could say whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
Not that he was wrong, but
He didn't receive it well. He didn't. He was acting crazy. I thought he was gonna do something crazy, but he didn't. He held his own. He just acted funny behind him on the camera and shit. Nobody really even talked to him. Nobody, like no reporter, even asked him no questions about that, huh? I ain't hear nothing.
nah.
Who's the star tonight?
Oh, Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Career day for him.
Yeah. The Rook.
This was his break.
Big day.
Yeah, this was his breakout day.
Who that? Laporta?
Nah, that's one of their backup tight ends.
141 on the clock. 26-14 game. Lions with the ball. This game is a wrap.
Yeah, that was pretty much the game right there. They needed to stop them from getting that first down.
Game is a wrap. No timeouts. It was a wrap. Detroit Lions have put it in the bag. Congratulations, Dan Campbell. It is this was the Are You For Real game for both teams, and Lions are for real, folks. Lions are for real in that NFC.
Yeah, they ain't playing around, bro. They got a lot of quality wins. They ain't playing no real cream puffs. I mean, Vegas ain't really, tough
Right.
team, but all their other wins, they got some pretty good
early
wins.
challenges, yeah, and they pulled them out. They got through the rough part of their early part of the season, the first part of the season, and going into this second half after the bye, they got the Chargers, and what else they got? Let's see. I need to go back to the game. They got the Chargers, the Bears. That's a dub. The Packers again, which they beat the Packers already. Then the Saints. I think the Saints is a dub. But by that time, their record is 8 and whatever, 9 and whatever. Like, they got the Bears again. Then they got the Broncos. They got the cream puff of the schedule is at the end. Vikings and then the Cowboys. And then the Vikings to end the season. That's crazy. Yeah, I think they played the rough part of their season already, man. They played the Ravens. They played the Bucks, Panthers, no. Green Bay, Falcons, Seahawks, Chiefs. So Jags. That's all the way back, though. Those preseason games. They ain't really played. I don't know. They played the Ravens. And if you want to give them the Falcons and the Seahawks, Kansas City. So 4 of their games. Four of their games. The rest of these teams, Buccaneers was a blowout. They blew out the Panthers as they should. Green Bay, 14-point win. They've been blowing these teams out, bro. That's what's the impressive part. They beat the Chiefs by 1 point. So you're right. The Chiefs was in close games in the beginning of the season. A lot of them. All right. Anything left to say? Week 8 in the bag.
Let's go week 9.
Let's go week 9. Titans and Steelers on Thursday. Oh man, you want to give an early prediction on that?
Yeah, I'm going Titans on that one, bro. Pickett's hurt.
Our offense, bro.
Yeah.
Pickett is hurt. I don't have no faith in they backup, bro. We saw that.
We'll see. You know, Will's gonna get his first test against a real defense, so we'll see what he's really made of.
Right. That is a legit defense. They can win it all by themselves with a rookie quarterback. You know what I mean? But Trubisky, man, I'm two interceptions coming for him at least.
Oh, he's trash, bro.
Like at least. So you know what I mean. The Titans. Remember, I was saying it last week. I'm like, the Titans been out playing well. I know they coach gonna have them up the gazoo, right? Because we was talking about him, how good of a coach he is early in the season. But they ain't been playing well. On Tannehill, they've been losing. Boy, this week he opened the Henry book, didn't he?
He damn sure did.
And when you're a rookie quarterback and you got a running back like Henry, and you got a ex number one right there with some good hands, he put it to the test. Like you could shine with that, but Tannehill wasn't shining with that. Like, what's the difference? What was the difference, man? Just hard
because Tannehill's he's just a game manager. He's not, he's not going to go out there and win you any games by himself.
How's he had such a long career in the NFL doing that?
A lot of dudes have just being game managers. Look at Jimmy Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes that have been like that.
All right. That's fair.
And they were still having, they weren't winning because of Tannehill, but they weren't losing because of him either. So that's why, you know what I mean? Like they were making the playoffs. They were in contention of winning their division every year. So that's how dudes like that keep a job.
Man, I don't know what the Vikings gonna do. What the Rams gonna do? Stafford finger? Did we find out about Stafford finger?
Yeah, he got a UCL strain in his thumb, his throwing thumb.
All right. Once the swelling go down, he gonna be fine.
Should be.
Yeah, that joint swelled. I knew he was in pain. Me and my father was watching the game, and we saw that joint. I'm like, ooh, did he dislocate it? Did he break it? Did he, you know what I mean? But it affected her. It went right to the bone. You could tell he was in pain. Like I was like, oh, yeah, he done for the day.
Plus, if you hit a nerve in your finger too, that shit hurts like a motherfucker.
Yeah. You get tackled or helmet hit it again, like, oh, he gonna want to kill something. Like, nah, get him out of here. He gonna drop the ball. You gotta drop the ball. Yeah. D-Hop, do you think he can maintain this? Well,
I think so, bro, because his style of play fits Will Levis's style of play. You know what I'm saying? Will Levis could sling it. You know what I mean? So, and the Titans got a good offensive line. They can protect him. They can give him time to get the ball down the field to D-Hop. You know D-Hop's gonna get open.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So he's gonna get open. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. Steelers, I was just thinking, like,
you know what I really want to see? I want to see the Titans versus the Jaguars. That's what I want to see because that's their division rival. The Jaguars are the top team in the division now. Now Titans are it looks like they could be a totally different team with this kid. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to see Levis versus T-Law now.
Is there enough time? They have to
there's plenty of time left. Yeah.
They have to win now. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Titans are 3-4. So they already got 4 losses. They're coming off what? How come they only got 7 games? They had a bye already?
Yeah.
Yeah, they must have a bye. Derrick Henry had 22 touches for 101. He didn't have no touchdowns, though. 19 for 29, 238, and 4 TDs. Oh, that's ridiculous. A 139.1 QBR. Whoa.
Bro, he was slinging it, bro.
Whoa, that's impressive, man. 65% completion rate for your first game. That's mad impressive. 4 TDs, though. Derrick Henry rumor inside of Dallas Titans will trade running back after contract deadline. Okay. Yeah, that gave them some hope. They going crazy talking about it in Tennessee. All right, well, I look forward to it, man. I'm gonna shut this episode down.
All right, my friend.
Salute, Sir Charles. Salute. Don't be mean to me. Thank you for coming in. Who else? Salute BSS. Thank you for coming in. The Lions did attack. Z2 Motorsport. Thank you for coming in. Keith Solette. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for dropping stuff in the chat, asking your questions. Fabiano, thank you for coming in. Salute to all y'all that came in today. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe. I'm your host, Bang. This is BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary. That is Have or Moose, the Moose, aka the Moose. I'm Bang. Salute to Bass and Ace. I really appreciate y'all, man. Until the next episode. This is the end of season 3, episode 28. Episode 29 on Thursday. We just floating through this season, boy. Already halfway through. Y'all know what to do.
Sir.
Bang!
So far.
Salute.
Having health
Welcome to
insurance
BANGnACES
is important.
LIVenDIRECT. Bang.
So if anyone in your family has
Bang
Medicaid or
moment.
shit,
Come. Welcome to BANGnACES LIVenDIRECT.
Spit about it. Throw your hands up. Everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? Cause I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Going around, we can get it on. Listen, but if you tryna shine, the nigga I'd advise throw some glitter on. This nigga wrong, heard the flow. Third for show, bite the hand that feeds you, deserve to choke. But shit, I ain't mad, we could burn the smoke. Shit, I'm cool, I bought a noose, you could learn the ropes. I show you how you be a everybody, every day. And Blade the pump, they never gave a fuck about them anyway. Any day, you might see me with the link when it's out 3. Truthfully, I give a fuck what they thinking about me. I don't know y'all niggas from a hole in the wall. Shit stain all soaking the drawers. I came knocking for the gang, nigga, open the door. Pain stopping at your brain when I'm holding the fall. 3 holes in his head, you can ball with the ball. And I know that you know that I know that you ain't sure if I got my cash up, Mag Tucker, if I'm just vulnerable. The ladder's not likely, dog, and I don't mind showing you. Pine coning you, letting God get a hold of you, knowing that it's my time and I'm overdue. What? But everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? I'm just trying to know how everybody